Alright. Starting off with Arcwarder. I think Arcwarder is easily a B-tier oath. It's alright. It's not too shit. It's not too good. It's okay. It's a nice, like, balance in the middle, you know? You think D tier? You think Arcwarder is D? No. Arcwarder has some good mantras, bro. I think Arc Suit alone bumps it up to B. No. I think C tier. I'm thinking about it because they got it. I'm still thinking of Prime Arcwarder. Prime Arcwarder when the Wave Mantra. I forgot the name of it. When the Wave Mantra was like fucking insane work. Arcwarder's good. No. S. No, it's not S tier. It's not S tier, chat. It is not S tier. You are tweaking if you think Arcwarder is S tier. It is not S tier. I could see an argument for B tier, but I'm gonna leave it at C tier for now, just because it's kind of mediocre. But for once, I've seen it be good. Wait, no. It's got 360 block on everything when you have the suit. It's going up to B tier. 360 block is a very, very powerful mechanic, especially for 1v1s and for ganking. It's very good. Damage reduction, guard break protection, you guys are right. I think it's a strong B tier. Alright, moving on. Blade Harper. I think Blade Harper right now is definitely a strong A tier. I think Palm Strike is one of the best matches in the game right now. You think Blade Harper's S tier? I'm thinking for S tier as well, but it's Blade Harper is S tier in 1v1s. I agree with that. I think Blade Harper is very S tier in 1v1s, but I'm thinking from a more ganking perspective because that's what I do. I do ganking. So for ganking, I think it's an A tier oath. It's really good, but I think if you're going for 1v1s, obviously S, but for ganks, I think it's an A tier oath, maybe even B tier. But because of how good it is in 1v1 scenarios, I'm going to put it in A. Because the way I think of it like this, in a gank, is that most ganks, you're going to be in like a cluster. You're going to be in a cluster of people. It's going to be hard to like do 1v1 type builds in a gank. But there's moments in ganks when you're having a 1v1. And in those moments, that's when you see Blade Harper shine. So I think that's why it has to be an A tier. So if it was purely gank, it would be a C tier oath. I'm not going to lie. Blindseer, easy S tier. Blindseer is easy S tier. For 1v1s is insane because of Tranquil Circle. The no-go method, those who know, it was really good in its prime, and I still think it's really good. But for ganking, it is fucking insane work. Blindseer is so insanely strong in ganks. So insanely strong in ganks, bro. Nah? You don't think so? Blindseer? I think Blindseer is an easy S. Sightless Beam alone, bro. 5 Sightless Beams is deleting your HP. You're not doing anything about 5 Sightless Beams, bro. I'm telling you, easy S tier. Sightless Beam alone is S tier, yeah? Okay, no arguments there. No arguments there. Chain Warden. Chain Warden. I think I'm gonna go C tier. I think it's kind of mid. Blindseer is cheese, but cheese is good, bro. Cheese is peak in ganks. You need skill to land it. It's not cheese. That is not true. Inu chain method. Unless you're doing the Inu chain method, it's kind of mid. I'll be honest. Chain Warden OP when used properly. Is it though? Yeah, I can hear that. Maybe for ones, yeah, but in a gank, it does fucking nothing. It's so bad. I'm a leave Chain Warden on C tier. I don't think there's any yeah, I don't think there's no I don't think there's any objections to Chain Warden C tier. All right, Contractor. Ooh. Contractor is like Blade Harper. It's another easy S tier in 1v1s, but in ganks, ooh, in ganks, not so much, man. Not so much. I think it's another A tier. I think it's A tier. High A tier. High A tier. For ganking, because they buffed, I will admit, before, Contractor was S tier, 1v1 oath, and like D tier, B tier. No, maybe like B tier. I think like B or C tier for ganking because of how slow Judgment was. But because they made Judgment even faster, you can actually somewhat land it in ganks now and get away with it. If you don't know, if you put a Wayward Gem on Judgment and you land it in a gank, you will TP to the guy that you landed it on, and the time it takes for someone to realize that you've TP to the person you've hit is enough time for you to fully land the Judgment. So you can land it with Wayward really often. So Judgment is decent. And if you're not using Judgment and you're using Lord Slice, if you have a good crit, it's really good. The ability where it like takes 2 linked people and like slams them together, that's a really good ability. And for that, I think it's definitely a good A tier. And also, if you have the odd 1v1 scenario when you're getting to like a 1v1 within a gank, for those few like seconds in that 1v1, your oath can really shine. Contractor can really shine. Also, If you put Equalizer in the hands of someone that knows what they're doing, it's pretty good. Lord Slice is fire because it does true damage. Yeah, you can't forget the Lord Slice true damage as well. Anyways, moving on. Dawnwalker. If this was a PvE tier list, fucking Dawnwalker would be like S tier, bro. But it's kind of B tier, bro. It's kind of mid. I'll be so honest. It's kind of It's kind of meh. I think B tier is like a meh section. It's kind of mid. B, I'm gonna do like brackets. Kinda mid. This list is scuffed? Really? I don't think so. Paid S tier. Nah, ones is still crazy. It's S tier. Bro, is it though? Okay, you get the shadow ability. You get the Super Saiyan mode against the shadow ability. What else do you get? You get, I guess, Dawn Kick. Does it Dawn Kick? No, I'm tweaking. Radiant Kick is really good. I can't forget about that. Radiant Kick is really fire. It's really good roll catch. I think it's an A tier. I think it's definitely ahead of Contractor. And for ganking, I think it's slightly behind the Blade Harper. I think it's strong though. So I won't leave it there. After putting some thought behind it, I've realized, you know, Radiant Kick is quite good. The Shadow, a lot of people use Shadow so you can have your thing up a lot. They should buff the hell out of Black Flash. The Black Flash ability that Dawnwalker has needs a buff. If they buff that, it would instantly become so much stronger. Hold on. What's next? What's this? Fate Trimmer? Fate Trimmer is obviously an easy S tier. Can't deny that. Fate Trimmer is just insanely strong. Don't ask me why. Those who know, bro. Those who know. Fate Trimmer, easy S tier. Easy S tier. That's not even a question. That's not even a question. That's not even a question. Jet Striker. Fuck, man. Jet Striker used to be an S tier, bro. If this was like 2 months ago, this would be SS plus tier. I'd make a whole tier called Jet Striker and it'd be there, alright? Alright? Jet Striker was peak. But nowadays, it's kind of fallen off from grace. Since they made it so when you're in combat, the 2 dashes that you get on the floor, like your roll cancel dashes, there's a cooldown in between. There's a 6-second cooldown, which is such an insane amount of time. That is way too long, bro. The gut is real. I still feel like the gut was too much for it. 6 seconds, it shouldn't have been 6 seconds. It should have been like 3 seconds every time you dash in combat. But, or 4 seconds. But yeah, since it got gutted, it's still good though. It's still good. It's still a good mobility mantra. Jet Kick is still insane. For 1v1s, it's still alright. I can't justify putting it in B tier. Because if anything is below A tier, I feel like it needs to be buffed, okay? So I can't justify putting it in B tier. So, for ganking. For that reason, I think it's definitely better than Contractor for ganking. I think it's better than all 3 of these for ganking though, because it's just pure mobility. I think it's probably a high A tier, is where I'll put Jet Striker. Linkstrider for ganking, fucking SS plus tier, bro. Better than Fate Trimmer, I know. Somehow better than Fate Trimmer. But because it's a non-combat oath, so I can't really put it as the highest point of S tier. But it's still an S tier, it's still goated. And then we have Oathless. Kind of lackluster with Oathless. You get free 10 HP. You get the Oath Resistance, which I think shouldn't be 20%. I genuinely think Oath Resistance should be like 40%. Back to what like old what was it? Return to the Dark Ages. Return to the Dark Ages used to give you 40% resistance, if I'm not mistaken. It was really, really fucking good. I think that's what the Oath Resistance for Oathless should be. The free 10 HP is nice. And I think this is a really good buff for Oathless. They should make it so you get an extra mantra talent, or you get 2 extra mantra hands from Oathless, so you don't have to pull it from your main pool, so you get 4 extra talents. Because right now, if you go any other oath that isn't Oathless, you get 2 extra talents because you're using an oath mantra instead of an actual mantra from your hand. But because Oathless doesn't get one of those, you're forced to pick from your hand, so you kind of sacrifice two talents or 4 talents compared to other builds. I hope that made sense. I think a really good buff that would help Oathless be up here is definitely, for now, B tier, by the way. It would definitely be those 2. Definitely more resistance to oath mantras, just buff that, and give it extra mantras that it gets for just picking Oathless. That way it will be actually A tier, maybe low A tier. But right now it's kind of mid, B tier. I still think it's better than Chain Warden just because you get 10 HP and you get your attunement mantras. Oathless is S tier. You're seeing these NLK Crystal Flame builds. I mean, are they Oathless? Are they going Oathless? Really? Really? NOK Flame, what? Jump in VC, let me help you. You think I need the help? Hold on. Wait, let me jump in VC with what's Cello? Hold on, let me bell his line. Hold on, guys. I'm phoning a friend. Yo.
You're a bum, bro.
Oh my god, bro, you're loud as shit. Let me bring you down. God damn. Hello?
Hi.
It was so loud, bro. Hold on, let me bring you down.
Hi.
What, are you gonna help me with this?
Yeah.
Let me
screen because I'm not dealing with stream today.
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen. Okay. Guys, we got Cello to back it. Everyone.
Yeah, let me see this.
This is a prime chime sweat, so let's see what he thinks on my take on gank is right now. On ganking oaths. Go on, what do you think of the take so far? Am I valid? Am I not valid?
Yo, are you on anything right now? Anything like?
What do you
Are
mean?
you on anything?
What do you mean?
Fade trimmer up there, bro.
No. Trust me, Fade Trimmer is peak, bro. S tier. Those who know.
Bro, are you sure you're not on anything right now?
Nah, I'm not on anything right now. I'm good, bro.
No cocaine, none of that.
No cocaine.
Bro, what the hell, bro? Why do you have fade trimmer up there?
Don't.
Okay.
Alright, just ignore Fade Trimmer. Don't ask too many questions because you don't know. Ignore Fade Trimmer. Everything
Bro,
else is invalid.
Blindseer's so boring, bro.
No, I don't care if it's boring. It's an S tier. It's S tier. I'm a defend Blindseer.
Bro, no one likes boring.
Nah. You know you're chatting too much. I'll come back when the list is done. Nah, you shut your mouth right now.
No.
Alright, we're coming back when the list is done, bro. We're coming back. Still not getting mad at Fade Trimmer. Hold on, what's next? Saint Sworn? Yo. Low key, Saint Sworn is actually really good. If you have a Saint Sworn build, it is good. But it's just really annoying to prog. And it kind of gets outclassed by other oaths. So I'm gonna go low A tier. It's low-key really good though. Like you can make some devious builds of Saint Sworn. Because Saint Sworn forces you to pick 5 achievements, that drags it down for me. I think I'm gonna go. I'm thinking either low A tier or high B tier. B? You guys think B for Saint Sworn? I think low B tier. Also high B tier. Kinda mid. I don't know. Oathless is good. Actually, I might go. I'll see. I'll reevaluate the list with Cello in a sec. I might move some stuff around. So, wait a sec. Oh, sorry. Saltchemist, easy S tier. Best oath in the game right now for ganking. Not even a question. You get everything. You get health pods for healing. You get ether pods for ether. Under the ether drought right now. Nobody has ether, okay? So, ether pods for getting an ether up. You get damage reduction potions. Dulling potions reduces damage by 50%. That is insane work, okay? That is just crazy. Saltchemist, easy S tier of my life. So, yeah, that's going to stay up there. Saltchemist, best oath in the game for ganking right now. Hands down. Silent Heart, also a heavy hitter. Silent Heart is another extremely strong oath. I think I'll go Silent Heart as the second best oath in the game right now for ganking. If you want a simple build, no thought behind your eyes, no thought behind your brain, you just press one button and that's your M1 key. You just spam M1 and you win because how brain numbingly stupid Silent Heart is. Silent Heart is the way to go, bro. You get you also with Silent Heart get everything. Make that make sense. You get fucking NLK healing, okay? If your blood gets low, you can swap NLK out with the hidden inventory ability into vampirism to get your blood up. If you need to track star, you can jump in the water and swap into a trident spear crit or just anything with trident spear crit on it, and you can just go zooming in the water and you're faster than a boat with a trident spear for some reason. Bro, it is insane. And if you want damage with Silent Heart, you go Imperator's Edge, and that weapon is a borderline heavy weapon that's cosplaying as a medium spear. I promise you it's insane work. Silent Heart medium, S tier right now. And just Silent Heart heavy as well. So, Silent Heart, I'm telling you, insanely strong. And you get Berserk for free, and you get the Duke Relic for free. Silent Heart is so peak right now for ganking. So, I personally hate it, but if you want to abuse it and have fun on it, it's really good. Moving on, another heavy hitter. Soulbreaker, another easy S tier oath. I think this goes here, right here. I literally said this in my rank before as well. Soulbreaker is so insanely good. You get free ESP. You get free iframes with Rhythm Advance. What else do you get? You get Ardor Slicer, which is easy and S tier mantra. A very good mantra. Bro, it's just insane. It's insanely good. Rhythm Advance is a free full damage cancel as well. If you have a build with no full damage cancel, you go Soulbreaker and you have full damage cancel instantly. And you get all three of the murmurs. Bro, you get Ardor, which is insanely good. Ardor, free posture. I'm telling you, it's insanely good. You get free posture and you get free ESP. That alone is just really good. Plus, you get 2 really strong mantras. So, I think easily Soulbreaker is an S tier oath. And yeah, I think that's about it for when it comes to that oath. Moving on, we got Star Kindred. Now, I think Star Kindred is the pinnacle of A tier. I genuinely think. If it was a depths ganking list, it'd be up there in S. And there's too many in S tier. I don't know. Nah. I think they deserve to be there. Never mind. I was thinking maybe I'll make like an S plus tier, like an SS tier. But maybe if I review once I review it, we'll see. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Star Kindred. Star Kindred is good. If it was depth skanking, Star Kindred would easily be S tier. But for just normal ganking, it's good. It's good mobility. It's kind of meh. You know, it's nothing crazy. So we'll leave Star Kindred at the pinnacle of A tier. Vision Shaper. As much as I like to think Vision Shaper is peak and like you can do some crazy shit with it, for the most part, it's just a solid oath. So I think it'll be lowest of A tier. I think if anything is down here, it needs to be buffed. Everything down here is perfectly... Yeah, everything B and below is mid and needs to be buffed. A is perfectly viable in the current meta. Like, you can get away with using it, which is good. You want to have most of your things be viable. But the things up here... Let me stop joking around. This is garbage. The things up here in S tier, that is peak. S tier is truly like... If you go any one of these oaths and you're ganking with it, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be doing well in your ganks. Like if you get really, really fucking good at any one of these oaths, you're set. Trust me, these oaths are running EU ganking right now, or just running ganking in general, from what I know. So S tier is everything. What? No, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 5 things, bro. Come on now. It's 5, bro. Most of the things are in A tier. You should complain about that. Honestly, I think this is good though. This is definitely better for the game. You want most oaths to be viable. If you want most things that people want to play to be viable. Ideally, you don't want to have anything be weak. You don't want to have this. Which is good to see that most things in the game are up here. I think it's definitely better for the game this way. But this is my take on it. Let's see what Cello has to say. Cello?
Bro, why is Oathless so low?
Bro, because it just... When you compare it to the other oaths, it just doesn't compare. The other ones are just way better. It just doesn't compare.
Bro, Oathless over Dawnwalker, I've seen man done that, bro. I've done that. Bro, if Dawnwalker's up there, Oathless deserves to be up there as well.
I feel like I can't justify putting it up there because I don't think Dawnwalker needs a buff.
How is Vision Shaper A, bro? It's so hit or miss, bro. I swear down.
What, you think it should be B? I've seen some crazy... You haven't seen what I've seen, okay? You have not seen what I have seen, bro. No, you haven't. You have not seen what I've seen, bro. I have seen insane Vision Shaper players. The only reason Vision Shaper is in the bottom of B right now is because of these players that I've seen. If you get really good on Vision Shaper, you can make it insanely strong.
Bro, so, if you cheese with Vision Shaper, you can make it extremely
strong. The whole of Saltchemist is cheese! What do you mean?
Detail, bro. Saltchemist is detail. I don't
oh, yeah, get out. I'm not talking to you. Man said Saltchemist detail. Get out, bro. Never take advice when it comes to ganking from Cello, bro. That's a 1v1 guy. Hold on. Cam2 also sent me his list. He said the most impactful oaths in ganks. This is Cam2's list. Hold on. Open link. The most impactful. He thinks Saltchemist is A tier, which is S tier, which is valid. Saltchemist S tier, best oath in the game, hands down. Then Linkstrider, which is also valid. Linkstrider also an S tier for me, insanely strong. Then his A tiers is Soulbreaker, Silent Heart, Blindseer, which, yeah, I agree. Those 3 are probably the 3 strongest. Then his B tier is Star Kindred, Vision Shaper, Chain, and then Jet Striker, Contractor, and then Blade Harper, And then everything down here, D tier. We got Arcwarder, Dawnwalker, Saint Sworn, Fade Trimmer, and Oathless. Valid or not? I don't know. I think I like my list more, I'll be honest. I like my list more. I think my list is more reflective of what you can actually do in a gank. D? Not valid. Arcwarder S tier. Bro, you have been like dying on Arcwarder S tier. You're gonna die on that hill, bro. Kinda lock in and start playing M1s against Silent Hearts, bro. I am not beating the fucking allegations. I swear to God. I can fight Silent Heart. I promise you. I just choked so hard early on stream. I promise you. Silent Heart is just insanely good though. You guys are not believing me. It is just insanely. Everyone I gank with agrees that Silent Heart is brain dead right now. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's my take on the Oath tier list. I think it's a W take.